Yo, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we will be checking out the events, and basically this is just to spread awareness of these because I feel like this can completely go missed by some people, so it is better to have a video out there. I know our favorite tournament boy has posted a video like this, but I also was planning to post one, so this is what I'm doing right now as well. This should be my second video out today. I did post one a little bit earlier, not too sure what the reactions will be for it, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Let's get into going over the events. So to access the events, it is simply under the mailbox on the right hand of our screen. We go ahead and click it and we see the current events that are active. So we have Sundry Summer and Lion's Arrival currently in the game. These will last for the entire duration of update 7.5, and then we have reoccurring Decadence. This is the newest event that just happens today on the 7th of August, and these started on the 4th of August. Let's go over these two first, but I will be swapping over to the official Anime Vanguards update log website because it is a nicer format to look from there. So we are currently on the Anime Vanguards website for the update log. If you do not know what this website is or the URL, it is vanguards.gg/changelog. I will have a link in the description and it's on screen right now. These are the events that we have access to during the time of the summer event. I'll also have an image up kind of showing time slots for all of these events, and I'll also refer back to it as we go through it. So the first one that we'll be looking at is Lion's Arrival. This is our reward to get Leo, the secret unit of the update. This is not a portal secret because people really like quest units, so this is what they decided to do. What we need to do is reach wave 20 in the new summer event 10 times. It says dungeon here, but it's meant to be the summer event, the infinite event. Then we have evolve 2 summer event units, and we have complete 25 portals. This should also be summer portals, but these portals do not need to be tier 10 to be completed. They can be any tier. Once we have completed these missions, you get access to Leo, which is pretty nice. This can be repeatable as well, as you see right here. Once the reward is claimed, the quest is reset and you may complete it once again. So if you want to shiny hunt for Leo, which looks very cool, I'll put a image of shiny Leo up on screen. You can do so. Going on to the second event that we have access to for the entire duration of update 7, it is Sundry Summer. This event is all about evolving the new banner units and also Leo herself, netting you a total of 90 event coins. These event coins can be traded in at the event shop. All of these can be put into any of these things. So we have iced teas, trait rerolls, phoenix, corruption, and elemental shards, stat chips, and super stat chips. These two bottom ones, the stat chips, I would not recommend anyone doing this, but if you really are that bad on getting stats, then sure. My personal thing that I will be doing is going for all of the familiar shards. I just think that's the most worth for me, at least. If you are wanting to get trait rerolls, of course this is an easy 90 trait rerolls here, or if you are wanting to cut out a lot of time on grinding to try to get Escanor, you can trade in for iced teas. 90 event coins equals a total of 450,000 iced teas, which is essentially around 15 hours worth of grinding. So it is a very good trade-off. You're losing out on 90 rerolls, but you are gaining 15 hours to be able to do something else, essentially. Pretty good. From these two events, the first event that does show up is Recurring Decadence. This lasts for 7 days and starts on the 7th, which is today. So this is the first day that this happens. For this one, it is kind of a bit annoying because it only lasts for 7 days and you have to make sure to complete it every single day if you want to get access to the shiny treasure. This is pretty simple though. You need to clear a total of 25 stages. Initially, it was having to complete 50 stages because it would only make progress on one before you got to clear the next one, but they did change it just ever so recently, so now you only need to complete 25 stages instead of 50 stages to access 5 coins every single day. Now with these 5 coins, you can get the shiny treasure, phoenix shards, corruption shards, elemental shards, or trait rerolls. As a general suggestion, I'd say trait rerolls is the way to go. Myself, I am looking at getting the familiar currency, or if you are really that desperate and wanting a shiny unit, you can go for the shiny treasure. This does mean that you have to complete every single mission every single day, otherwise you will miss out on being able to purchase the shiny treasure. Do keep in mind it does say you can get a shiny summer event unit, but it does not include Escanor. It's only the 4 banner units. The next event that comes along is Evolution Madness. This happens on the 10th of August. This one is not really for everyone, but it is perfect for those that are new to the game. Green essence gets doubled from legend stages for the first 3 clears per day, and then 3 units that aren't from the current update. So units that aren't from update 7.5, their essence cost will be halved, which is pretty nice. That one lasts for 4 days, so you do have a decent amount of time to be able to fully play through this, but it's not really that needed unless you are a brand new player. The next event that comes along is Odyssey Outrage. This lasts for 3 days and happens on the 13th of August. During this time, Odyssey rewards are doubled. This is something that I'll probably be grinding quite a lot. I know Odyssey is not everyone's favorite, so yeah, this does not work in limitless mode. I know there are some people that are grinding out gems through limitless mode. You cannot get double gems during this time. It is only for the normal Odyssey mode. The next one that we do get access to is Spirit Revival. This happens on the 15th of August. This one is all about evolving Ichigo if you do not already have him evolved, and then using him to clear stages. So hopefully this is just clearing a total of 25 stages instead of 40 stages. From this we'll be able to obtain a total of 11 spirit dispensers, and then we can get ourselves access to 60 event coins, which we can then either spend on a familiar currency, trait rerolls, or unrecognized familiars, which is past limited familiars. Personally, I would also just suggest going for trait rerolls. This is the easiest thing to go for. Myself, I will be going for familiar currency. Unrecognized familiars does seem pretty good, but keep in mind that the past limited familiars that we do have in the game currently aren't that good. So the familiars that we have access to that we could get from this is Turbo Granny. Not that good of a familiar. There are better ones. We have Doggo, Cyberman, and Padoru from the winter event. Doggo, not that good. Cyberman, not that good. Padoru is pretty decent, but really is not that needed. And then lastly, I'm not too sure if this would count, but we have a lot of visits. This one is a decent familiar, but there are better options. This is a pretty average familiar these days. Can get a lot of better options than just this familiar giving 10% damage. Any sort of burb, any cat, even the new summer ham would be better than this familiar. So from this 10 days, we get 60 event coins, which is pretty nice. So it's either 10 past familiars or it is 60 of these currencies here, which is nice. The next event that we get access to is Raiding Rifts. This happens for 3 days and it starts on the 16th of August. Rifts spawn every hour. This is super strong. If you are really wanting to get Astolfo or Yuhaba, this is the perfect time to do so. Now, only one of these will be available, but you will be able to grind up enough currency to be able to get a Void Stone to guarantee a drop of the unit later on when it does rotate between the units. So this is just a pretty standard and decent event. Next one that we get access to is something shiny. Duration of 2 days and it starts on the 18th of August. Shiny chances are doubled. This is from everything, not just from banner, which is pretty nice. So if there is any sort of unit in the game that you are trying to grind for, wanting shiny, that being Ymir, that being Eren, that being Thalta, who else? Alfeld, Viken, probably even Leo, even, yeah, just anybody. Shiny chances are doubled. Very good if you do have Shiny Hunter, because I believe it gets you to a 6% chance for a shiny instead of 3%. And then for anybody who doesn't have Shiny Hunter, then you have a 3% chance. Pretty good. Flourishing Flowers. This happens for 2 days and it starts on the 20th of August. Pretty good if you do not have Kaguya yet. All sources, meaning that will also come from wooden chests, portals, where is the normal way to get them. And then we also have the AFK chamber. This will be pretty strong to do that. The next one is Shining Summer. This is the same thing, but it's for iced tea, and this happens 2 days after Flourishing Flowers on the 22nd. Then we have our last event, that is Familiar Folly. This also starts on the 22nd of August and goes till the 24th. Corruption 3 and Corruption 4s are boosted during this event from 25% to 35%. This is the perfect time to try get an overpowered or a broken familiar. That being Cat, that being Burb, that being whoever, Ham. Trying to think of really good familiars right now. I mean, any familiar that you are wanting to get something good on, like, oh, Black Spirit, that's another one. Black Spirit is really reliant on getting a good Corruption 3. This is your time. Very good. I am planning to make a lot of videos during this duration. I need to prep super hard for it. That is why I'm saying I'm also going to be going for all of the familiar currency, because yeah, I just need to do so. So that is all of the events that are a part of the summer updates. Pretty cool thing that they did add in the game. Hopefully they keep doing this with every single update instead of only for seasonal events, because this is a pretty cool thing to do. It does give us some things to do and focus on every single day during the update, so we know we have something to aim for, which is pretty nice. I do hope they do more things like these ones, the Spirit Revival and the recurring Decadence, because this is just a overall general nice thing, although I feel like they should do more specific things than just have it clearing X amount of stages. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Appreciate it if you have watched this far through the video. See ya.